Hello, and welcome back to Chartered Accountants Global Update, the weekly audio newsletter that keeps you connected to our incredible community of over 1.8 million trusted professionals worldwide. Whether you're listening during your morning coffee run, your commute, or just taking a well-deserved break, we're glad you're here with us. This is episode 5, and today we're doing something a little different. Instead of our usual roundup of events and insights, we're exploring something really exciting that's happening right now across our global network, the Global Connectedness Campaign. Now, if you haven't heard about this yet, don't worry, we're going to break it all down for you. But here's the thing that really gets me excited about this campaign. It's all about the stories. Real stories from real people, living real adventures that started with those two letters after their name, CA, which stands for Chartered Accountant. So, what exactly is the Global Connectedness Campaign? Well, picture this. You're scrolling through social media, and suddenly you see a short video. Maybe it's someone standing in front of the Sydney Opera House, or perhaps they're in a bustling cafe in Toronto, or maybe they're overlooking the skyline in Singapore. And they're sharing their story about how being a chartered accountant opened doors they never even knew existed. That's the heart of this campaign. We're asking young chartered accountants, and when I say young, I mean those under 35 who are out there living their best lives abroad, to share their journeys through authentic selfie-style videos. You know, there's something really powerful about authentic storytelling, isn't there? When someone looks into their phone camera and says, "Hey, this is where being a chartered accountant has taken me," it hits differently than any corporate brochure ever could. And that's exactly what we're after here. We want to show, not just tell, that the Chartered Accountancy designation truly is your passport to the world. Whether you're fresh out of university, wondering what's possible, or you're someone thinking about making a career change, these stories demonstrate that CA doesn't just stand for Chartered Accountant, it stands for Career Anywhere. Now let's talk about why this matters so much right now. We're living in the most connected era in human history. But we're also seeing a generation, Gen Z and Gen Alpha, who value authenticity above everything else. They can spot a scripted marketing message from a mile away, but show them a genuine story from someone who's actually living the adventure. That resonates. The campaign isn't just about recruitment, though that's certainly part of it. It's about reinforcing something we've always known, but maybe haven't shouted loud enough about. We're strong locally, but we're connected globally. That network member logo you see, it means something in Mumbai just as much as it does in Manchester, in Barcelona just as much as it does in Brisbane. So, how does this actually work? Well, if you're a young chartered accountant living abroad, we want to hear from you. The format is beautifully simple. A 2-minute video with those perfect 10-second snippets that work so well on social media. Think of it as your chance to be a storyteller, to share the moments and experiences that have shaped your international journey. And here's what's really cool about this. These stories aren't just going to live in one place. They're going to be featured in the second series of Difference Makers Discuss Live. They'll be used in pre-roll advertisements, and they'll become part of student recruitment campaigns. Your story could be the one that inspires the next generation to take that leap. Let me paint you a picture of what one of these stories might look like. Imagine Sarah, a 28-year-old chartered accountant who grew up in a small town, never thinking she'd live anywhere else. Fast forward 5 years, and she's standing in her office in Singapore, looking out at a skyline that would have been unimaginable to her younger self. In her video, she talks about the moment she realized her qualification wasn't just a piece of paper, it was a key that unlocked opportunities across continents. Or think about David, who always dreamed of experiencing different cultures, but thought his accounting background would limit him to corporate offices. Now he's working with sustainable development projects in Costa Rica, using his financial skills to make a real difference while living in paradise. These aren't just career stories. They're life stories. They're about discovery, growth, and the unexpected places that professional excellence can take you. Now, if you're listening and thinking, this sounds great, but I'm not currently living abroad, don't tune out just yet. This campaign is as much about inspiration as it is about participation. Even if you're not creating a video yourself, you can be part of the conversation. Share the stories when they come up on your social feeds, engage with the campaign hashtags, and help amplify these voices. And here's something worth remembering. Today's viewer might be tomorrow's participant. The young professional watching these videos from their home country today might be the one creating their own story from another continent next year. The campaign also ties into something really important that we sometimes take for granted: the network member logo. Research shows that when you display this logo, business leaders and clients see you as more internationally relevant. It's not just a symbol, it's a signal that you're part of something bigger, something global. Think about it. Over 850,000 chartered accountants and 1 million students across more than 190 countries. That's not just a network, that's a movement. And every story shared in this campaign adds another thread to that incredibly rich tapestry. So, what's the call to action here? If you're under 35 and living that international chartered accountant's life, we want to hear from you. Get out your phone, find a spot that represents your journey, and tell us your story. Be authentic, be genuine, be yourself. The world needs to hear how chartered accountancy has shaped your adventure. If you want to get involved, reach out to Antje Dirks at antje.dirks@charteredaccountantsworldwide.com. She'll guide you through the process and help make sure your story gets the platform it deserves. And for everyone else listening, keep your eyes peeled for these stories as they start rolling out. Share them, celebrate them, and remember that each one represents the incredible global reach of our profession. You know, at the end of the day, this campaign is about something beautifully simple, showing that our profession knows no boundaries. Whether you're crunching numbers in New York or analyzing sustainability metrics in Stockholm, whether you're helping a startup in London or managing finances for a charity in Cape Town, you're part of the same global family. That's a wrap on episode 5 of the Chartered Accountants Global Update. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the Global Connectedness Campaign. We hope it's inspired you, whether you're planning your own international adventure or simply appreciating the incredible diversity of paths that our qualification can open up. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with all the latest from our global community. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, keep connecting, keep inspiring, and remember, wherever you are in the world, you're never alone in this journey.